Hello dear student, how are you all? I think everyone are fine there. So student, today we are going to discuss the question and answers of the poem Geography lesson. Yes, you can read it out here. Geography lesson, and it is written by poet Zulfikar Ghosh. Who written it? A poet Zulfikar Ghosh, and we have discussed about the Zulfikar Ghosh in briefly in the video classes. So Zulfikar Ghosh is a Indian and Pakistan origin poet. So for some times he went to abroad for staying, but he is actually a Pakistani poet, and he have mentioned about the geography lesson in such a simple stanzas and with a meaningful morality. Is it what we have discussed? So student, I hope you have seen all the three parts of the geography lesson poem which were being uploaded there in the YouTube channel, and the channel's link is given there on the WhatsApp group. Yes or no? In those videos, what you have learned and what you have analyzed from all three stanzas what we have discussed. Yes, might be you have learned that how the geography lesson is explained in such a very simple and lucid stanzas. Yes, the poet Zulfikar Ghosh told us about how the whole universe, the whole earth looks when I sat on the jet, and I can differentiate in between the peoples, why they have constructed the wall, why they have constructed the boundaries. If these walls and boundaries couldn't be there, people can move from one place to another happily, and they shouldn't hesitate with each and other. They can talk with anyone. There should be freedom, there should be liberty, and there should each and everything in between them. They shouldn't be restricted, they shouldn't be stopped from moving from one place to another. So there should be a perfection there in the whole universe. Okay, everyone should live such a free and a happy life. So why there is so hatred, aggression, and a fight in between the people for the land? So it shouldn't happen. Is it, student? This is what we have discussed, okay, by seeing all the three parts of the geography lesson. So student, here we have the question and answers. It means working with the poem which is given there on the page number 35. So student, here we are going to discuss the question and answers of the geography lesson briefly. Along with, we will narrate the whole poem once again. Okay, so you will get a better understanding and you will know about the poem, and you can form the perfect answers for every question. So student, let's begin with the stanzas which were given there on the page number 34. Yes, here I am narrating. When the jet sprang into the sky, it was clear why the city had developed the way it had. Seeing it scaled 6 inches to the mile. Okay, student, 1 mile is equal to be how many kilometer? Yes, it is 1.6 kilometer. It means 1600 meter. Then there seemed an inevitability. What do you mean by the word inevitability, which is given there in the 5th line of the first stanza? It means the fact of being certain to happen. Okay, which is so fact and it is going to be happen. So it is called inevitability. There seemed an inevitability about what on ground had looked haphazard. So the condition of the ground, okay, is an inevitable one. It is going to be happen because it is a code of conduct of human beings and no one can stop it. It is called inevitability, which is going to be happen and it is a fact. Then the last two lines of the first stanza, unplanned and without style, when the jet sprang into the sky. Here we have read the first stanza. Now let's begin with the second one. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, it was clear why the country had cities. where the rivers ran and why the valleys were populated. The logic of geography that land and water attracted man was clearly delineated. Okay, the word delineated means to mark the boundary of something or to mark the boundary which is shown there. So the peoples are divided among walls, among the boundary. Okay, they have their own resources and they have to use it, they shouldn't bother on others. So why this kind of differentiation is there in between the peoples, why it is like that? When the jet reached 10,000 feet, now the jet is on the 10,000 feet. Okay, now let's begin with the third stanza. When the jet rose 6 miles high, it was clear the earth was round and that it had more sea than land. So in the third stanza, what you have learned, the whole earth is in a spear shape. Okay, and here you will find the more and more water, but the proportion of the land is very less. Okay, then but it was difficult to understand that the man on the earth found causes to hate each other, to build walls across cities and to kill. So there is aggression, there is fight among the peoples for what? For the land. So the last line here says, and it keeps a question in the mind of the reader, in the mind of me, in the mind of yours. So what is this question? From that height it was not clear why. So it was not at all clear why it is happening among the peoples, why the peoples have don't knowledge, why they are fighting, because of the land. That's why the boundaries, okay, and the walls were constructed among the states, among the countries. So this is what here we have read. So this beautiful poem is written by Zulfikar G. Ghosh. Here student, I have narrated the all stanzas, okay, in a such a simple manner. So student, if you wants to know the real meaning of each and every stanzas, please go through all the videos which were uploaded in the group, okay, or go to the YouTube channel, okay, which one? The middle primary channel of KK English Medium. Just get into it and check out the playlist of English videos, and here there you will get the videos which were being uploaded, okay, by the school. Fine student, here we have narrated all the stanzas of the geography lesson. So student, let's begin with glossary and working with the poem. So student, you can open the app which was uploaded there in the WhatsApp, okay, in another phone. Check out the glossary portion of the page number 35. There you will find 3 words, which is inevitable, it means that cannot be avoided. Another word, haphazard, it means without plan or order, is called haphazard. Another word, delineated, it means shown. So student, here we have read the meaning of inevitable, haphazard, delineated. So it's your duty. Now what you have to do, you should find the opposite meaning of inevitable, opposite meaning of haphazard, opposite meaning of delineated. So here you will get the practice of synonyms and antonyms. Okay, so you have to find the antonym meaning of the given word which were there on the glossary. So student, do this homework in your literature notebook and send me the pic in the WhatsApp. So let's begin with the working with the poem which is given there on the page number 35. So student, before beginning the scrolling or an animated video on the question and answers, I would like you to tell you that please pause the video, write it down the answers in your literature notebook, understand it line by line what I am telling and what I am explaining. If I leave the PDF, then what happened, you will write down the answer as it is. Then you wouldn't get the meaning of the real answer of the question. So it shouldn't happen like this. So I have chosen the animated video because if you write the answers by listening me, then you will get the real meaning of the question, even what you are writing there in the answer. So you will have a better understanding of both. So if you understand more you can write about the question. If you write down as it is, then what is the use of it? then you will get the practice of spoon feeding. So it shouldn't happen at all. So student, let's begin with the question number 1 of working with the poem. To discuss the question and answers of the poem Geography lesson with the help of working with the poem, which is given on the page number 35, okay, on animated and a scrolling video. So the question 1, yes, the question 1 says here, find 3 or 4 phrases in stanzas 1 and 2 which are likely to occur in a geography lesson. So find out the 3 and the 4 phrases in stanzas which were going to be occur in the geography lesson, which will happen. No one going to stop it. So the answer of this question is C. Some of the 3 or 4 phrases which are likely to occur in a geography lesson are listed below. So what are these phrases which were going to be happen here in the poem? The first one, yes, what we have read and discussed. First one is, the city had developed the way it had. The city had developed the way it had, and no one going to stop it, because everyone needs home, everyone needs roads, everyone needs the electricity connection, so no one can stop this activity. So that's why the city had developed the way it had. Then comes the second point, it scaled 6 inches to the mile. Okay, what it is, it scaled 6 inches to the mile. Fine, a 6 inches given to the 1 mile, it means 1.6 kilometer. Why they have given 6 inches and where they have given, though he is examining, okay, it seems like it is 6 inches. For what? For 1.6 miles. And these 1.6 mile, okay, converted into 6 inches somewhere there on the map, because they want to fit the whole city, okay, inside one map. Then comes the third one, the country had cities where the rivers ran. Okay, wherever you find the water, then settlement or the peoples will gather there and they can build their homes, because they can't move from one place to another to bring the water. So they can take the use of the water with the help of the pipes and with the help of the this pipe system. Then comes the fourth one, the valleys were populated. Yes, it is going to be happen, the valleys were populated, the population will also increase. Then comes the fifth one, land and water attracted man. So the land and water attracts the man. So this is what these 5 points we have learned, okay, from the geography lesson poem, and these are the some 3 to 4 or 4 to 5 phrases which were going to be happen. So this is what here the first question asked. Then comes the question number 2. Yes, here we have the question number 2. Seen from the window of an aeroplane, the city appears. Okay, the city appears like, has haphazard has on ground, has neat as a map, as developed as necessary. So which is the correct answer? Yes, guess it first or guess it fast. Which is the correct answer here? The first one, as haphazard as on ground. Understood? Then comes the question number 3. The question number 3 is, which of the following statements are examples of the logic of geography? So the examples of the logic of the geography here. So they have told us to find the one of the sentence, okay, a following statements which finds the logic of geography. Logic means, okay, a magic. Logic means a very reality thing of geography. So which statement among this gives a best meaning for this phrase, the logic of geography? So the first one here we have, there are cities where there are rivers. Okay, so the second statement here we have, cities appear as they are not from 6 miles above the ground. So the third statement here we have, it is easy to understand why valleys are populated. Then the fourth statement here we have, it is difficult to understand why humans hate and kill one another. And the fifth statement says that the earth is round and it has more sea than land. So the following statements are the best example of the logic of geography are here. The statement number 1, 3 and 4. Which were they? These are the best example. 1, 3 and fourth. Why they are the best example of the logic of geography phrases? Because there are cities where there are rivers, so it is a logic one. So the third one, it is easy to understand why valleys are populated, so it is also one logical answer. Then the fourth one is, it is difficult to understand why humans ate and kill one another. So it is totally difficult to understand why human beings are in a such a fighting mood, in a such a aggressive mood, and they are hating each another and they are ready to kill each another. We don't find such kind of explanation for them. So but this can be said here, this statement can be a logical one. If there is a land, if there is a competition, people will hate and kill one and another for the purpose of the land. Okay, then comes the question number 4. Here the question number 4 says that, yes, mention two things that are, mention two things that are, first one is clear from the height, another not clear from the height. So what are these two things? Mention two things that are, fine, clear from the height. Let's discuss clear from the height. So the answer for the clear from the height, here we have, from the height it is clear that the cities and valleys of the various countries are populated near the rivers. Besides, it also implies that the earth is round and that it had more sea than land. Okay, so it is the best explanation for this one, clear from the height. So the second one is not clear from the height. Here the explanation for the second one is, from the height it is difficult to understand why the man on the earth find reasons to hate each other and build walls across cities and want to kill. Okay, then here this implies that nature doesn't restrict itself in boundaries, but human beings are always trying hard to divide the beautiful planet by building walls among themselves. So yes student, this is the best explanation for the second one, not clear from the height. That's why we can't find the real meaning why the human beings are hating to each another just for the sake of the land. Yes, everyone knows by why they are doing this. Okay, no one is going to recite till eternity, everyone has to die, okay, one day. So why they are doing like this? They should live in a peace and happiness manner. So student, this is what we have learned from the geography lesson, and here in this video we have discussed the question and answers of the geography lesson. So student, I would like to say you that I am not going to compress this video, I am going to upload this video as it is, so this video never going to lose its quality. So what you have to do, pause the video, okay, then write the answer in your literature notebook, and afterwards if possible I am going to send you the PDF also. Understood student? This is what we have learned from the geography lesson, and in the next class we are going to discuss about, okay, glimpses of the past. Okay, a new lesson, glimpses of the past, and it is very interesting. For learning the glimpses of the past, you should be perfect in the history and geography, you should know something about this, then we can begin with this. And before beginning we are going to introduce you about the lesson, the glimpses of the past. And student, don't forget to get ready for your lesson 1 test, the best Christmas present in the world, which is tomorrow. So be ready for the test, revise each and everything, discuss the working with the lesson and the working with the language, and whatever grammar given there in the first lesson, watch it out thoroughly, and see the videos which were being uploaded there in the group, and get ready for the MCQ questions, because questions were be expected from the first lesson, okay, about the characters, about the name, and about the writer, and about the situation and the incident which taken place in the first lesson, and another 10 marks for the grammar. So everyone should be more perfect in it. Understood? So this is what we are going to do tomorrow. So everyone should attend the test. No one have to miss it. So student, for the time being, watch this video thoroughly, understand it, and make a notes in your literature notebook. So student, have a nice day. Bye bye.